I mean, I think for us is we want to win everything all the time. And certainly if a trophy's on the line, but even looking, beyond that, just good prep for the World Cup. It's good prep to play in a final and to have something on the line, to have a little meaning towards it. So, for players, I'm not sure if there's anyone who hasn't played for SheBelieves Cup yet. Anyways, but just getting that kind of experience and prepping a little bit different and learning how to be ruthless in the most important moments is good for us.
Compared to Japan and Canada, what kind of challenge does Brazil present?
Very different. I mean, they're just, unpredictable, obviously, the sort of stereotypical flair. But they just have some really dangerous individual players, obviously, Debinha and Caroline out of the midfield. But I feel like they're organized as well. Obviously, Pia is a great coach and does a good job organizing them, but it's a little bit like you need a game plan and you need to, be structured and disciplined, but then also you got to play with your brain too, because they're, creative and unpredictable and play the game in a really beautiful way. So it'll be different. I think it'll be a little bit more end-to-end. They like to get out in transition just like we do, so it should be a fun matchup that way.
You've known Mal for a while now. 6 goals already in 2023. What difference have you seen in her on the field, off the field?
Yeah, Mal's on a heater right now. Going back to last year, really. Obviously, she had an unbelievable club season, just tore it up. I feel like she's just confident. She seems calm in the team and in the lineup. She's not really like forcing anything. I think she's just, the game's coming to her pretty easily. She's putting herself in great positions, and then she's just ruthless in front of the goal. Obviously, her speed is one thing, but to like recognize those moments, I think like understanding the game, it's all kind of starting to fall into place for her.
Megan, go ahead.
This tournament was founded, I believe, in 2016. So in terms of preparation, what has it brought up for this squad and to play in Frisco as well? If you could describe both questions, I guess, the preparation and Frisco as well.
Mm-hmm. I think this tournament is always kind of like the only like real barometer we have going into the World Cup. Usually these are the toughest teams that we play. Once we get past this tournament, it's only 2-game series and we're in our league and things tighten up a little bit, but this is like a little bit of just like the functional tournament prep of playing, traveling, and in back-to-back games like that, obviously against 3 really different types of teams, which is what we'll see in the World Cup, going through at least the group stage and hopefully beyond that. So it's always just a good test for us in a lot of different ways. And again, like Cody was saying, it's an opportunity to win a trophy and to, kind of stamp ourselves to the world. I feel like it's kind of this is where we're at right now, but, with an eye on the World Cup and hopefully using this as prep and putting good performances on the field, which I feel like we have.
Last one right here. 8th edition of this tournament. I think we all know what the goal is, but what have we seen, I guess, tangibly that you or at least hope to accomplish, I guess, in future years for this SheBelieves Cup?
I mean, I think this tournament was sort of born out of, our equal pay fight, even before it was really called that, born out of, sort of using this team and the platform that this team has as an inspiration and kind of formalizing it a little bit more. I think team's always been inspirational, especially to young girls, but to young boys and men and women alike. But I think it's a little bit more formalized. There's obviously a lot of activation, beyond just what's going on in the games, but this is kind of, the marquee of see it, believe it, and you can be whatever you want. So I hope that just continues to grow and we can continue to use it as a platform to grow the game and to continue to put forefront at the equality, or continue to put quality at the forefront and use it as a really amazing vehicle where it's fun, it's interactive. We always take a lot of pride in the fact that Lauren Cheney came up with the name SheBelieves as a branding tool all those years ago, and obviously a great collaboration between us and the Federation and putting on a tournament that, just like the team, means more off the field oftentimes than it does on the field.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, y'all.
Ya que nos encontraste, no olvides suscribirte a nuestra página para disfrutar de las mejores jugadas de la Premier League, lo más destacado de las Chivas Rayadas del Guadalajara y todas las novedades del mundo del deporte. ¡Te esperamos!